Welcome back to Demo Derby. Now, the real question is, how do you make a demo out of a Final Fantasy game? Now, in past experience, I've played the Final Fantasy VII demo for PS1, which gave you characters you weren't supposed to have during the bombing mission. And the demo I played of Final Fantasy VIII just took the attack on Dolet chunk and gave you that. And it just gave you, oh, you're in the Balam Garden and there's a dinosaur. And that was the whole demo. So I wonder how a demo of Final Fantasy X is supposed to play out. Like, I recognize the starting music, and I think this is the opening sequence where we're going to be like, yeah. Like, I haven't played Final Fantasy X further than a couple of hours. I think I would be more likely to play the game if the HD remasters allowed me to skip cutscenes, because there's nothing worse than a 5-minute cutscene you can't skip. If you die in a boss and then you have to reload your save and then there's 5 minutes of cutscenes you can't skip. So it would have been nice just to have, you know, pause and skip as an option. And that's why I never finished Final Fantasy X. That, and I just did not like the combat system at all. Is the demo just going to be this opening cutscene? I reckon they're going to give us up to the bit where we're running away from Sin right at the start of the game. And I think that's where they're going to give us the demo for. Because if they're playing this sequence and then they give us a demo like halfway through the game, that would be strange. Wouldn't put it past them. Final Fantasy demos have been weird in the past. However you do it, it's messy, you know? If you do a demo and you've got characters that are in the wrong part of the game, or you, in the case of the Blue Dragon demo, right, it gives you a save file where you're level 50. So basically, you don't get to feel what the leveling up process is like in that demo, and it kind of put me off playing Blue Dragon because the demo said, oh yeah, no, you're maxed out and you can't get experience. So I'm like, oh, is the actual game like this? Playable demo. Oh, we've got two options, Zanarkand and Besaid Island. Okay, let's try Zanarkand first. Is this Blitzball? This is Blitzball. Bootleg Rammstein playing. Can I skip this? Nope. Mein Ball ist groß. Mein Ball ist schlecht. Mein Ball ist groß. Like, I get it, really impressive, full motion video, right? But the whole point of a demo is you put the game in the player's hands, right? Oren? There's a major difference between the graphics of the FMV and the in-game cutscene. But you know, this was impressive for 2002. What? Well, that just happened. Quick, switch to FMV. The PS2 isn't powerful enough to render this in real time. I mean, I think I would be annoyed if I played this demo and then I played the full game, because this is just the very opening of the game. Alright! Combat system. I never understood the whole queue on this game's combat system. Like, certain moves take a certain amount of time, and this will be here in the attack queue, and this will be here in the attack queue. That confuses me, right? Either make it turn-based or make it ATB. Demi. Oh, gravity magic. So that, like... Well, not half in this case. It's like Demi is half, right? But I think it's a third. Overdrives. When a character's overdrive gauge beneath the HP MP display is full, that character may use a special unique attack one time. Okay. Aha! Kind of like Final Fantasy VIII has limit breaks like that, where you have to put in a certain input in a certain amount of time. But if it's only going to attack with Demi, then we can't die, essentially. Ah, so there's different types. Okay. Probably don't need to. I mean, it's mostly a scripted fight, right? But wow, Sin isn't all that strong, huh? Hey guys, we killed Sin. Well, shit, that's the game finished, isn't it? Oh, if the wings are flickering, it means they're going to use that move. Well, that doesn't do a great deal of damage, really. Yeah, compared to some of the other demos we've had on this disc, this one has lasted quite some time. Normally, the demos are like, oh ho, here's a little sniff of gameplay. Demo's over. Buy the game, scrub. Dare I say I've seen enough of Final Fantasy X to be satisfied in this demo alone that I don't need to play it? We're about to get swallowed by a big sphere of water, and I only have one arm. You expected me to pull you up?
This is your story.
Wow, my story's pretty bad. It starts with a giant sphincter in the sky sucking everything up. Press the reset button to return to the main menu. Can I use the reset button combination? No. Alright, okay. This looks awfully familiar as well. I've been here. This is very early. So do I have Lulu yet in my party? Or Yuna? Because I think by this point you have Yuna in your team, right? Because this is where you get to use Yuna's Eidolon? No. Okay.
That's enough.
Oh, there she is. There's Lulu. What's his name? Like Kamari or something? Or Kamal?
What's with that guy?
Yeah, there's Yuna.
Kimari Ronso.
Kimari, yeah.
Of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
Hey, that's how they show you how stuff works. Okay, that's a good demo. You know, not like the Blue Dragon demo that starts you at level 50 and you can't gain any skills because you've already got everything. Looks like the transitions don't work in this emulator. Okay, this is when we get taught about Yuna's...
A flyer! That's your department, right?
Oh no,
True.
not yet.
But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Ah, it's Lulu that can do the summoning. Yeah? Oh no, yeah, Yuna. That's what I thought. And then Yuna brings on her Eidolon and beats the shit. Yeah, I remember this bit. I remember this bit of the game.
Show us what your training has taught you.
I remember the game looking a lot better. I think that's because I was playing the HD edition. Summoning Aeons. Oh, they're called Aeons in this. They're not called Eidolons. Okay. Use the summon command to have Yuna call her Aeon to aid her in battle. Only Yuna can summon Aeons. Use it when you need help against tough opponents. Yeah, okay. I vaguely remember this. Sonic Wings. Damages an enemy and delays its turn. So when you've got an Aeon on the field, you can only fight with the Aeon, right? Okay. And the Aeon takes the damage. It's kind of like the, well, a little bit like the Guardian Forces from Final Fantasy VIII. Although they only took damage while you were casting them. Do we get to use their overdrive? Yes. Energy Ray. Woo! If I were the kind of person who would be into Final Fantasy X, I'm not, because I've played it before and tried it, and I know for a fact I don't like it, but if I were the kind of person who would be into this game, then I think this demo would have sold me on it.
Yeah.
It's a very nice looking game for the time it came out, and it did push the PS2. Ho ho ho. I can't access the menu to change items. They won't let me into the menu to swap equipment. I picked up a new sword and I'm not allowed to equip it. But I can do that in battle, right? Pretty easily. So if I switch out for Titus. I can switch to the Baroque sword. Right, so changing equipment during battle takes up a turn. Okay. That's cool. Dare I say it, Lulu looks better in the original PS2 version than she does in the remaster. Like, I kind of see what people see in her in these primitive graphics. Calling this primitive graphics is funny to me, because once upon a time this was the absolute best that was available. There was a time when this was cutting edge, I shit you not. I like that the cutscenes are real time. I can photobomb them. It looks like AI pathfinding gone wrong, doesn't it? Oh, it won't let me move anymore. Oh no, there I am.
Goodbye.
Short demo. Well, short demo, but 2 chunks. If I were into Final Fantasy X, hell, you know what? This demo makes me want to play FF10, and I know from past experience I don't gel with it. This demo still makes me want to play Final Fantasy X. So yes, this demo does make me want to play the game. That said, no, I will not be giving Final Fantasy X another chance. Until next time, if we live that long.